Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.
Okay, Teresa, you ready?
I'm ready.
A 1, a 2, a 2, 3, 4. Ria Baker. Ria Baker. Ria Baker.
I tried.
Rebecca, cuckoo. Okay, listen.
We'll get it.
We'll get it next time properly. But, you know, when it comes to baking, chocolate doesn't only belong in cakes. Today we're making soft, fluffy, and oh so chocolatey buns. They're perfect for a cold evening, and they're best served with freshly brewed coffee. Now, here to show us how is Teresa Aliette.
Yes.
Hey, so
You got it.
Rebecca, cuckoo.
And the
Come
twirl.
on. Okay, so this is really exciting for you because
Yes.
really around this time of the year, it's getting really cold. You want to be, you spend so much time at home, you want to be finding interesting ways to do the stuff you ordinarily would do without all the
extras.
goodies.
Yes.
So what are we doing here today?
Right, so we're going to be making sweet chocolate buns. Okay, so we're going to make a yeast dough, first of all. What I've got here is some warm milk in the
Okay.
jug. We've added some instant dry yeast, and we've given it about 5 minutes. You can see it's starting to froth a little
Yes.
bit. It needs that time to activate.
Okay, so you need to leave it for a bit, just
Yes.
that happens, yeah.
And make sure that your milk is warm, but not
Okay.
too hot. So you should be able to stick your fingertip in without burning it.
Okay,
That's
so
how I
was
tell.
that salt or sugar you just put in
That was
now?
sugar, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So you mix that in with the yeast, leave it for 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then here we've got some flour. So we're going to add this into the flour.
To the flour. Okay, well, the key
Yeah.
word for this is Clover. SMS Clover to 33728. We'll SMS you a link to the recipe, so you'll learn how to make these oh so soft, oh so fluffy, oh so chocolatey buns.
I've added an egg and a pinch of salt.
Okay.
And then this is our Clover Mama Bake, which we're going to add, which is great for baking.
Yes. All the mamas, or everybody who likes to bake actually really does love the Mama Bake.
Absolutely.
It
There we
adds
go.
so much to the baking experience. So what are you doing now? Just mixing it all
So,
together?
yes, I've added some chocolate. We've added milk chocolate and white chocolate. Double chuck. And give that a good mix until it comes together.
Yeah.
If it's a little bit wet, you can add some more flour. If it's a little bit dry, add some warm water. And then you knead it for 15 minutes until it's nice and sticky. Well, not too sticky, but soft and stretchy.
Yeah, and you'll be able
Yeah.
to tell, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
Well, the fantastic thing here is we're using the Mama Bake, which contains 80% fat, which is absolutely fantastic. It is also a source of vitamin A and D, which is obviously ideal for all your yummy bakes.
Yes, nice
You're
bonus.
getting- yeah.
Right, so what we've got here is some that we made earlier.
Okay, of course. You would have rolled it into...
Yeah, so we kneaded it for 15 minutes and then you leave it in a warm place for about an hour until it doubles in size. And then what you can do, it's quite cold at the moment, so it's
Yes.
difficult for the dough to rise. So you can actually make it the night before
Okay.
and leave it in the fridge overnight and it will prove in the fridge.
Oh, fantastic. So you give it enough time for,
yeah,
for that
so
to
that's
happen.
another
Yeah.
option. So once it's
Fantastic.
risen, you break off a little ball
Yeah.
and you roll it. Do you want to do one as well? Can you
Yes,
get your
I
hands
was
dirty?
about to ask, are you one of those bakers who are just too precious about the baking process that you will not let anyone else
No.
touch your baking in the
Get
kitchen?
involved.
Okay.
So you're going to roll little
Fabulous.
balls, and then what we've got here is some more Clover Mama Bake, which we've
Okay.
melted. And we're going to brush that on.
How do you melt your Mama Bake? Do you put in like the microwave?
Microwave or on the stove is fine as well, just
Okay.
over a gentle heat, so you don't want it to boil.
Yes. Okay, this one's a bit too small. That's
And then, that's okay. And then you leave them to rise again for another half an hour or so.
Okay.
And then you bake them at 180 for 20 to 25 minutes. And then what we've done is we've made a chocolate ganache. So we've used dark
Over there,
chocolate and
yeah.
cream. We've drizzled it over the top and then used the extra and spread it in the middle of your bun.
Oh,
so it's like
look at that.
Super
Look at how
chocolatey.
that looks.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so the key
Easy.
word is is Clover. You need to SMS that to 33728. In case you missed any of these simple steps, take a look.
If you're a chocolate lover, then these Clover Mama Baked chocolate buns might just hit that sweet spot. Simple, hot and delicious, this is another mouth-watering Clover winter treat. Combine 1 sachet instant yeast, 1 tablespoon caster sugar, and 3/4 of a cup of Clover Fresh full cream milk in a large mixing bowl. Whisk to combine. Then add 30 ml of melted Clover Mama Bake, 1 large egg, 2 cups of cake flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and mix together until a dough has formed. Next, turn the dough over onto a floured surface and knead for 15 minutes. Add 80 grams each of chopped milk chocolate and white chocolate. And knead again to incorporate the chocolate chips. Set aside to double in size. Then knock the dough down and divide into equal portions. And roll into small balls before covering with melted Clover Mama Bake. Allow to double in size again. Then bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. Serve freshly baked from the oven, drizzled with extra chocolate sauce and a cup of tea to wash it all down. Yummy!
Made with love by Clover.
Well, it is that simple. So that's how you make it. Oh, we've got finished product here. And of course, you can drizzle and do all the chocolatey designs yourself.
I think that one needs a little bit more chocolate, though. What do you think?
Perfect. Yes, I agree with you. So I'm going to do that. You don't have to ask me twice, I promise you. We're getting in there. It is so nice. It's so soft as well. The only thing you need after this really is a cup of coffee or tea. Cozy up. Invite your mates over. If Unalebo Member Society, they'll absolutely love you for this sort of thing. And the keyword is Clover to 33728. Should we also, do you wanna get another one and then we'll invite the guys afterwards?
Should we share?
Yeah, after
okay,
this.
All right.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.